Annyeonghaseyo. Good morning. It is 9:05 South Korea time. It is 1900. It is 7 p.m. Kansas time, so 8 p.m. New York time. I slept for about 4 hours last night. I slept really well on the plane, but I kind of wanted to give you landed, even though it took me 24 hours longer than it should have to get to South Korea. So first thing that I noticed, streets are really tiny where I'm living. Kansas people, it reminds me of a lot of like Westport, where like buildings are just on top of each other and there's just cars on all sides of the road. But the thing is, like the streets, you can go both ways on the street, but there's cars parked side of the street, and there's only enough room for one car to go through. So they have to play this game of like, who's gonna go? Am I gonna go or are you gonna go? To avoid a head-on collision. But the streets that I'm living in aren't even like that busy. Like only a couple cars drive by anyway. I also noticed that, and I guess this is common practice, that at the end of the day, you put your trash outside on the street, and supposedly in the morning it's gone. Well, suppose is the keyword, because the trash was there last night when I got in. My taxi cab dropped me off around 8:30, and it was out on the streets, and I woke up at 4:30 Korea time a.m. I tried to sleep for another hour, but then I really got up at 5:30. Typical me. So, and the trash is still there. I actually just took a walk to try to kind of acclimate myself and test whether or not I could get myself back to my apartment, which, lo and behold, I was pretty proud of myself. I didn't go very far, but I was out there for probably like 20, maybe 30 minutes. The trash is still on the street, is my point. I also have been cleaning furiously. This girl that lived in this apartment before me was nasty. It was filthy, like filthy. Like I couldn't sleep. It was so gross. And I was it was weird. Like last night I felt like I was in that movie Trainspotting. Like I was just in go motion, like I had been on speed, or not that I've ever done that, but some crazy drug that like made me really hyped up and like I couldn't stop. So I just kept cleaning, which is good. So my floor is clean. I got all the surfaces clean because everything was like caked in this grimy black dust. It was really sick. I'm so glad I brought my own sheets, because as soon as I put my sheets on my bed, it already made it feel a little bit more like home. And luckily, there was some extra bedding, so like comforter, like a couple comfortably, and like 3 pillows. And they smelled fresh, like laundry detergent. So she might have been good at doing laundry, but she wasn't so good at keeping a clean house. My apartment is tiny. Like you're seeing in this camera screen, almost all of one room. Behind me, where you can't really see, is access to the outside. It's like this. It's enclosed, but it's where my washer is, and then you hang all of your clothes up to dry. Nobody has a dryer. And then to that side of me is a little tiny kitchen area. It's more like a galley kitchen, like it's just like a narrow hall, and then it goes into my bathroom. And I'm not going to get my computer up and show you, but when I get my iPad working on the Wi-Fi, then I'll go ahead and take some more pictures and stuff.